Welcome everybody to another channel vlog. It's episode, I think, number 16 by now. It's been a while since we spoke. There's a few things to get through, not loads, so don't worry, you're not going to be sat here for too long. I'm going to keep it as quick as possible, but there are a few things that I want to go through. So, without wasting any time, we'll get straight into it. First things first, reformat of the, well, I don't know if reformat's the best word to use, but sort of a redesign of the channel. You may have noticed that I changed the banner of the channel and uploaded a new channel ad or channel promo trailer the other day. And like I said, changed the banner for the channel, and that's just part of a larger channel redesign. Basically what I want to do is I want to try and take the channel back to the roots when I first started doing YouTube, and that basically ties in with the new content schedule that I want to bring forward. Don't worry, the things that you know and love aren't going away, but there may be some changes to them depending on what it is that you know and love. So first and foremost, World of Tanks, not really changing anything with World of Tanks. You're still going to get at least 5 World of Tanks videos per week, possibly 6 if I do a bonus one on a Saturday. But Monday to Friday, you're going to get either World of Tanks replays, World of Tanks lives, or World of Tanks Dream Team if it's that time of the month. And you may get some highlights from Circumflex's live stream. Now, when it comes to the live stream stuff, I'm going to be bringing you less of the live stream stuff that I do with Circumflexes. I'm still going to join him every Wednesday on his live stream, but now that he's uploading more clips from his own live stream to YouTube, you're going to see less of those clips from me. So it's only really if I have a really good game or something really, really funny gets talked about or happens that you're going to see any kind of highlights from the live stream from myself. If you want to see the other highlights, you'll have to check out Circumflex's YouTube channel. Or watch it live on the live stream. I know some people aren't able to watch it live, so big apologies to you. But like I said, with Circumflexes stepping up and putting more content on his YouTube channel, then I want to leave the live stream stuff mostly to him, and only if I have a really good game will that go up on YouTube. But apart from that, World of Tanks content pretty much unchanged. Monday through Friday, you're still going to get a World of Tanks video. It's almost certainly going to be subscriber replays, 1 or 2 live things, and Dream Team if it's that time of the month. And then the Saturday you may get a bonus video depending on how much World of Tanks content I've been sent that week. The biggest change is probably going to be to the Minecraft programming. Now a lot of people have been, I won't say complaining, but had been saying that they didn't like the new format of video, which is between 10 to sort of 15, well, they weren't really 15, but it was about 10 to 13 minute long videos. People weren't very happy with those. The main reason that they were that length is just basically number one, because of the YouTube algorithm. YouTube favors less people watching 100% of a video as opposed to more people watching less of a longer video. So if I had a video, basically I looked at my analytics over the last 6 months, and up to about 10 to 12 minutes, I had a 60 to 65%, sometimes 70% viewership watching the video until that length. After about 10 to 12 minutes, it's tapered off quite a lot. By 15 minutes, it was down to about 40%, and over 20 minutes, it was down to sometimes as low as 30%. So the reason for the change in video length was to try and work with the YouTube algorithm. Now, I've noticed over the last few months, those numbers have picked up slightly. Not as much as I would have liked it, and now getting about 50% of people watching to about 20 minutes. So, and the other reason for the shorter videos was just time constraints. We can only really get the 4 of us together to record 1 day a week, and only for about an hour to an hour and a half. So to bring 5 videos, they needed to be that length, unfortunately. So hopefully this schedule change that I'm about to explain to you, I'm trying to keep you on a knife edge here, this schedule change that I'm hopefully going to be doing, well, not hopefully, I'm going to be doing, should address all of those problems. So first and foremost, the Minecraft videos are getting longer. You may have noticed the last one was about 20 minutes. The next 2 are also going to be 20 minutes, but then after that it's going to jump up to between 25 to 30 minutes per video. Now, the downside to that is you're only going to get 3 a week rather than 5 per week. And again, that's just because of time constraints, getting the 4 of us together to record. It can still only happen once a week because of work and social life commitments. And we can still only record for about an hour, hour and a half. So you're going to get 3 25 to 30-minute videos, starting probably, well, starting this week, but starting from next week, they'll be that length. This week, they're only going to be 20 minutes, but going forward, 3 Minecraft videos, probably. I mean, I don't want to tie myself into exact days, but 3 of them, so it's probably going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are going to be the Minecraft days. Now, that's not happening this week. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I think, for Minecraft this week. But going forward, I'm going to try and keep it to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Minecraft stuff. But like I said, you're going to get longer videos. There's just going to be less of them, unfortunately. But I feel confident that this is going to be a good change when taken in its entirety with the rest of the changes. Now, on those other days, Tuesday and Thursday, that should be nice slots for Elite Dangerous Space Truckers. Or just Elite Dangerous any content. So hopefully Tuesday and Thursday are going to be, so you're going to get 2 Space Truckers videos per week, hopefully. If I can't manage one of them, you might get something like The Sims 4 with Cuttlebug instead. Anybody who hasn't seen that should go watch it. It's hilarious. I'm saying quite a lot. Because it's probably because I haven't really planned out what I'm going to say. I've got a tiny little notepad down here that I'm reading from. So what that's going to allow me to do is, now, anybody who's been with the channel a while will know that I do 3 videos per day. At the moment, it's been World of Tanks, Minecraft, and one other content. Excuse me, just a bit of heartburn there. I'm getting old. And one other content. Now, with the change, that's now going to allow me to do World of Tanks for 1 video slot, then Minecraft or Elite Dangerous or The Sims 4 in the other slot, which leaves a whole 5 to 7 videos per week that I can do something else with. And the plan for that is what I was talking about, taking the channel back to its roots, is when I first started this channel, sort of like 2.5, 3 years ago, I was predominantly doing World of Tanks content, but I was also predominantly doing gameplay videos, walkthroughs. Started off as Skyrim. I think those videos are still on the channel, but I'm not 100% sure. You might be able to find them, or I might have set them to unlisted because I'm terribly, terribly embarrassed by them. I'll tell you what, if they are unlisted, I'll go and set them to not unlisted, to public, straight after I finish recording this video. And if you want to go watch them, you can. But like I said, it's terribly, terribly embarrassing because it's so many years ago. But surprisingly, those videos on this channel don't have that many views, but this is my second YouTube channel, my first YouTube channel that started 3 years ago. They were getting a few thousand views each, and they brought in quite a lot of subscribers. The same's true for Borderlands and all of the other big playthroughs and walkthrough type Let's Plays that I've done in the past. So what I'm wanting to do is bring those videos back to the channel. So the idea is, like I said, World of Tanks for 1 video per day, Minecraft Elite Dangerous or something, well, hopefully just Minecraft and Elite Dangerous for the other video, and then the third video of that day is going to be a Let's Play gameplay walkthrough of whatever is the big game at the time. So what I'm hopefully wanting to do is bring a series, a few people have asked for it, is Dead Rising 3, so hopefully straight after this video, maybe in an hour or so, there should be a Dead Rising 3 video popping up in your sub box. And what I'm going to do is just play through the basic campaign, possibly not do the side quest, but we'll see. And I'm going to, once that's finished, we'll move on to something else. I'm thinking possibly Shadow of Mordor next, but basically what I'm going to be doing is every single big release, every big new release, I'll be doing a walkthrough video, sort of 5 to 7, possibly even 10, depending on how long the game is, videos per week of that. And that should hopefully bring in some new viewers and keep you guys entertained who like the variety content. So that is the programming changes. I hope I haven't explained it too terribly. I'll explain it one more time for those people who still slightly lost off. World of Tanks, Monday to Friday. Minecraft 3 days per week, probably Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. Elite Dangerous 2 days per week, possibly Tuesday and Thursday, but I don't want to get locked into those days. And the third video per day is going to be 1 variety content, so a Let's Play or a gameplay. Right now, it's going to be Dead Rising 3. So yeah, quite happy with the changes. We're going to see how that goes, because see if you guys enjoy the variety content and stick around for it. God, I've been waffling on for 10 minutes already, and I've still only gone through a couple of points on my little notepad. So next off, I've never broached this kind of subject with you guys before, and that's just because this kind of thing's normally quite private to me. But I do want to talk about it now, because it's not really, well, it is involving me, but it's not really involving me. So what I want to talk to you guys now about is charity. If you don't want to listen to charity and you've got your own charities that you like to donate to and whatnot, skip straight past this bit. I don't mind at all. But what I want to talk to you about is my son is taking part in something called the Big Toddle this year. I know it sounds silly, but he's only 3 years old, so he can't really do a fun run. He can't really do a walk. Because he's only 3 years old. So he's taking part in something called the Bernardo's Big Toddle, where they have a little toddle around, well, a bit of a walk around. They get sponsored and they raise money for the charity. What Bernardo's is, for people who aren't really in the UK and don't really know, is Bernardo's is a UK-based children's charity, and they raise money for a variety of different things, but it's all to do with children and their families. So they have services which help children with disabilities. They help them get out and about. They get mobility equipment and take them on days out, things like that. They help children who've been abused and are in abusive families or have suffered abuse in the past. They help with counselling and rehoming. They help with vetting prospective foster families and adoption services. And basically, they just help impoverished children have a better quality of life. And this is a charity that's dear to my heart. I have donated to them in the past, along with charities like the NSPCC, because obviously having children makes you a bit more sensitive to this kind of thing. So what I'm asking you guys, if you want, don't feel any pressure whatsoever. This is only if you want to, and if you can afford it, then I would really appreciate if you checked out the link that I'm going to put in the description to my son's fundraising page and donate whatever you can afford. £1, £2, £5, anything. If you can't afford it, that's fine, absolutely fine. Probably when I was a bit younger, I couldn't afford to donate to charity. I know times are difficult, but like I said, Bernardo's really do make a big difference in a lot of children's lives here in the UK, and without them, some children would have a really, really shitty quality of life. So yeah, if you want to do that, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I would appreciate it, as would my wife and as would my son would appreciate it fantastically. Link down in the description. Now, to give you some smooth with the rough, I've got some free games to give away. When you buy lots of bundles or you get review codes for games, you tend to end up with a few free games. Now, I don't have as many as I normally build up, but what I've decided I'm going to do is every now and then, when I've got a few games built up, I'm just going to, in one of these vlogs, tell you guys that I'm going to give them away. So what I want you to do is leave me a comment in the description below. And I will be picking those at random in 2 or 3 days' time, when I think that all the comments have come in. Probably by the end of the week, actually, Friday, I'll do the draw, and I'll do the video about the winners on Friday. So I've got 4 games to give away. They are The Legend of Grimlock, Pixel Junk Eden, Terraria, and Orcs Must Die 2 Complete Pack. Those 4 games. So if you're interested in and don't own and interested in winning any of those games, leave me a comment. It can say anything you like. Absolutely anything. You could just write the number 1 or put a full stop and you'll be entered into the draw. I'll randomly pick 4 people. Now, I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it, because obviously, say somebody puts a comment and they might own 3 of those games and only put in a comment for 1 of those games. Actually, we'll do it that way. In the comment, write what games you'd like to win. If you'd like to win all of them, like if you don't own any of them, then just write any. If, say, you own all of them except, let's have a look, Legend of Grimlock, then just write Legend of Grimlock, please, in your comment, and I'll enter you only into that prize draw. Nobody can win more than 1 game. It's only going to be 1 per person, so that it's going to be limited in that sense. But apart from that, you can win any of the 4 games that you want to make a comment for. If you want to win just 3 of them, write the 3 that you want to win. Again, I'll write in the description below what games are available, if you didn't catch my very fast Northern English speak. Legend of Grimlock, Orcs Must Die 2 Complete Pack, Pixel Junk Eden, and Terraria. And that said, I'll be doing the draw on Friday and making another video letting you guys know who has won those games. And lastly, I still get this question a lot, so I've just resigned myself to answering it every single time I do a vlog, and it's about World of Tanks replays, how many I get, and how I choose replays. If you know all about it, then you're done with the video. Thanks very much for watching. If you don't know about it, stick around. Good? We're good. So, World of Tanks replays. I get between 8 and 12 a day, on average about 10, so I get 70 to 100 replays per week. At the moment, I'm horrendously behind. I've got about 180 replays still to watch. So this week, I've resigned myself to trying to watch 20 to 30 replays per day. I've got a little bit of time off work. Well, not off work, but I've got a little bit more free time. So hopefully I should be able to get through the majority of those replays. But I get about 10 on average per day. Sometimes I get 5, sometimes I get 15, but it's 8 to 12, on average 10 per day. Not all of them are great. Some of them are great but won't get picked. Some of them aren't that great but will get picked. Now, the way that I choose replays is, first and foremost, I enjoy action, lots of movement, and basically action. So if somebody's camping in A0 and firing constantly in sniper mode, they might do 6,000 or 7,000 points of damage, but if they haven't left the same square on the minimap, that replay will never get picked. By comparison, if you've watched the replay from today, I think one of those guys only did 3,500 points of damage, but the replay was absolutely fast and furious and was, in my opinion, a really, really exciting and a really, really good watch, which is why it got chosen. So, exciting replays that show some fantastic play or some fantastic luck. It's not all about the great Unicum players. Sometimes you might have a 49%er who's just had the game of his life because of a donkey enemy team, or just having some fantastic luck, like a shot bouncing when it really shouldn't have, or something penetrating when it really shouldn't have, and that turns the tide of the battle. I love those replays as well. Just something that's unexpected will almost always get a replay picked, as same as lots of action, which tends to mean that medium replays get featured predominantly on the channel. Now, I am trying to address that and showing more heavy and tank destroyer replays, but again, no camping replays will get shown. Even if somebody, say, camps for the first 8 minutes and then goes on to do something action-packed and exciting, that probably won't get picked, because you've got to think, from my point of view, if I'm trying to carry, well, not really carry, well, yes, actually, if I'm trying to carry vocally a replay for 8 to 10 minutes, it gets difficult. Like, there's only so many times I can say, oh, and that was an excellent placed shot from 400 meters. There's only so many times that I can say a permutation of that over the course of 8 to 10 minutes before it starts getting boring, even for me. So, heavy camping replays, even if the last part of the replay is action-packed and exciting, probably won't get picked. There are exceptions to that, and that is when somebody stays in the same square on a minimap but gets assaulted by tanks right in their face and manages to battle them off and fight for their very survival and come out victorious. Or if it's a good scrap, a defeat, then that one might get picked. But like I said, same square of the minimap, firing at 400-500 meters away, probably not going to get picked. I don't always just look at the numbers and the amount of medals won. Like I said, the replay today only did 3,500 points of damage and only got 1 medal. But in my opinion, it was exciting. It was unexpected. I didn't expect him to come out on top in that situation. I thought, they're gone for when I watched it the first time. But no, it was surprising. It was unexpected. It was action-packed. And that's how I like to choose replays, and that's the ones that get featured. If you've got any more questions based on very specifics of how replays get picked, stick a comment in the comment section below and ask. Obviously, that'll also enter you for the prize draw for winning free games. And I think I've about covered everything. This vlog is about 5 to 10 minutes longer than I wanted it to be, so apologies. For those of you who stuck around all the way to the end, or to the other end, if you knew all about this stuff, thank you very much. I've been Maxwell. This has been the channel vlog number 16. Don't forget to check out everything that's in the comment section below. The link for the charity sponsorship, the link for the description of the free games that I've got, and anything else that I said I was going to put in there. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. I've been Maxwell. This has been a channel vlog, and I'll catch you guys next time.